Welcome to Knife Chats with Tobias. I'm Tobias. This here's Kitty. She's the production staff. We're going to get the show on the road in just a second. But if you like what you're seeing, give it a big old thumbs up and leave us a good old comment. And don't forget to share it with your friends. And as always, if you really like it, subscribe and ring that notification bell. Kitty loves it when you ring that notification bell. Ain't that right, Kitty? Yeah, I know. Stick around, it's going to be a great show. Hello everybody. As you can see, I'm all dressed up. I'm getting ready to go somewhere. And as usual, I was reminded, make sure your underwear is clean. You remember that? Even when you were a kid, you'd be going somewhere and your parents would be like, make sure your underwear is clean. Because you know, if you get in a car accident and you have to go to the hospital, you don't want to be embarrassed by having dirty underwear. And all I ever thought about is like, you know what, if I'm in a car accident, chances are my underwear is probably going to get a little dirty even if it was clean to begin with. You know, that's kind of a significant emotional event, being in a car accident. Not to mention, if you go beyond having to go to the hospital and end up in the morgue, chances are your bowels kind of relaxed anyway, and your underwear is pretty much soiled. So you're pretty much out of luck when it comes to your underwear being clean if you're in an accident or if you go beyond the accident and accidentally die. You know, you don't want to have that happen. I don't wish that on anybody. But there is that other thing that you got to think about. If you are in that car accident or if you end up dying, what knife are people most likely to find in your pocket? Now the reason I bring that up is, now Abraham Lincoln, he went out in style. He got shot in the back of the head, and that was very much a significant emotional event. I have a feeling his underwear was probably dirty after that. But he had in his pocket a 6-blade Congress knife. Now it wasn't like this one. This one has stag handles. His was made in Sheffield, England, I believe, and it was actually had pearl handles on it, but it did have 6 blades. And ever since then, 6-blade Congress knives are often called a Lincoln Congress. So that knife, the 6-blade Congress knife that Abe Lincoln had in his pocket, that knife, forever became known as the Lincoln Congress and has been associated with him and his death. Now think about that for a moment. What happens to you being a knife person? What pocket knife are you going to have in that pocket that could very well be the knife that is associated with you for all eternity? I mean, this is the knife, the Lincoln Congress. Not a bad knife, but what happens, I mean, when you think about it, maybe Mary Todd told him, Abe, you don't want to carry that disgusting looking Barlow in your pocket. You're going to a big show. Put in that pearl handled Congress that you got. That's a nice knife, and it's got a manicure blade on there so you can clean up your blade, your fingers. And Lincoln's like, all right, Mary, I'll go ahead and put that in my pocket. I'll just forget about my favorite Barlow. So if he would have been carrying the Barlow, maybe that would have become the Lincoln Barlow, you know. But no, he got the Lincoln Congress instead. So now that's the thought I have here. It's an open tag event, and I'm thinking of it in 3 ways. What if Lincoln really didn't like the Congress? I mean, after all, it was a Southern style knife. He's the president of the Union, and he's found dead carrying a knife that was really popular in the South. You know, think about that for a minute. So now think about it for you. What knife are you going to have in your pocket in the event something awful happens? So here's the idea. It's an open tag event, or you can just leave a comment in this video below. And there's 3 thoughts here. What knife, or knives, because some of us carry more than one knife. I'm not going to limit you to just grabbing one special knife. What knife or knives are you most likely going to have in your pocket on the day you die? Number 2, what knife or knives would you like to have in your pocket on the day you die? because that's the one that's going to be you're going to be remembered by. And finally, what knife do you hope you do not get caught dead with in your pocket? So that's the last one. Or knife or knives. What knives do you not want to have in your pocket and be caught dead with? So there you go. The 3 different questions. What knife are you most likely to have, knife or knives, are you most likely to have in your pocket on the day you die? What knife or knives would you want to have in your pocket on the day you die? Or what knives do you hope are not in your pocket for people to remember you by for all of eternity? There you have it. Nice and simple. So maybe this is it. Maybe Lincoln is like, I am so proud to have died with a 6-blade Congress in my pocket, and it will always be known as the Lincoln Congress. Maybe he is looking down on us on heaven and saying, that's my knife, and he's proud of it. Or he might be going, I don't believe I had that knife in my pocket. I am never going to forgive Mary for making me put that knife in my pocket. So there you go. Pretty simple. Leave a comment below. Or if you got a YouTube channel, it's an open tag. Take a shot at it. Let me know what you think. Talk to you again soon. Thanks again for dropping by here at Knife Chats with Tobias. I'm here with the whole production team. I'm Tobias. This here's Kitty. And she really does appreciate your comments. So don't forget to leave a comment. Give us that thumbs up or that other one. But Kitty really isn't crazy about that other one. So be cautious with that one. And also don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Every time Kitty hears that bell, she knows it's time for food. Thanks again. We'll talk to you again soon.